Continue their winning ways now, 18-9 in their last 27 games, and it's amazing to say 12-4 on the road in their last 16 road games. They are road warriors.
Well, the New Orleans Pelicans get the win 115-101, and they're keeping an eye on the scoreboard. Portland Trail Blazers in action against the Detroit Pistons, down by 3, because it seems as if New Orleans can continue to move up the ranks in the Western Conference standings since they've got Zion. They've been rolling a bit recently, getting this victory against the Golden State Warriors. Sharing is caring, man. 34 assists, Stan.
Yeah, look, I mean, Alvin Gentry's teams have always been good offensively, and they've always shared the ball. They've always played with great pace, and we continue to see that. But now with Zion, they've got another weapon. I mean, they've got an all-star in Brandon Ingram on the perimeter, and they've got a guy who's already proven to be one of the great finishers inside. And look, here's the thing. Even if they don't end up making the playoffs, for teams like them in Memphis with young players, Rex, to play in meaningful games in March and April is huge for their development.
Absolutely, and you mentioned this, Zion, this is his first big road trip like this. He's never had it before. It's all a learning process for these.
That's what we're talking about. The Portland Trail Blazers, again, they're in action against the Pistons right now. But as it stands in this moment in time, the Pelicans are 9th in the Western Conference, 3.5 games behind the Memphis Grizzlies. Stan, you're a believer. You're a believer in New Orleans.
Well, I am. I mean, I think the team's good since Zion's come back. They're the 5th best offense in the league and actually have been 11th defensively going into today. If they can continue to defend, they took a step back on that end of the floor in the first half today. But if they defend, they've got a chance. And the thing we don't have up there on the board, the Memphis Grizzlies have the toughest schedule in the league the rest of the way. The New Orleans Pelicans, the easiest schedule in the league the rest of the way.
Pelicans also own the tiebreaker in their season series over the Blazers. So if they somehow end up with the same exact record at the end of the year, they're ahead 2-1. So therefore, they would get that spot. So that's really interesting in itself. Drew Holiday, 15 assists. He's the guy that, as all these parts have moved and shifted, he's remained constant and steady, and it seems as if that presence is really helping him out.
Yeah, he's just so solid. There's not a team in the league that wouldn't love to have Drew Holiday on their team. He's proven that he can play both guard positions, and this is a perfect role for him. All these guys, he was used to playing in a crowd. Brandon Ingram was used to playing in a crowd. They have Zion now, and now the floor's a little bit more open.
Yeah, I mean, Drew Holiday, look, had a very bad first half, didn't do much of anything, understood how important this game was, and didn't leave it to chance and didn't leave it to the young guys. He's been through these things before. He took over in the second half and made sure they did what they needed to do to get this win today.
I wonder what Alvin Gentry said at the half, because they were down by 10 and they came out as a team on a mission in the second half. Maybe Drew Holiday will enlighten us on that.